Hello there and welcome to your pick a card reading. So in this pick a card reading, we are going to look into how your person is feeling about you. All right, so we have 3 piles here. Pick the one you feel most drawn to. And if you liked a personalized reading, you can find a link to my shop, The Intuitive Fox, in my profile. All right, so now we're going to look into the first pile of cards. Let's see how they're feeling towards you. So we have all right, so I do see that there are rather anxious energy. First of all, we have a star. This is a beautiful energy because it shows that they are thinking about you, they're wishing for the connection, and they all like see you as someone who is rather special. They want connection with you here. But with the mice here, it's just that they're also like worried. In terms of like the type of worries, the devil and the 7 of swords are telling us this is probably someone who is strongly avoidant sometimes of showing their emotions. But I feel like they're very much like in their head a lot, and it's kind of like they're wishing for something or wanting for something, but they can be very doubtful. And when they're doubtful, there will be like a feeling like it's restricted, like it doesn't work, or something is gonna be messed up. But at the same time, they feel very much drawn to you, is what I'm seeing. Like the devil does show like a sense of attachment, but it's not always like handled in the most healthy kind of ways. And I feel like when they are like facing things that I feel is like challenging, like when they're real like inner doubts, they tend to like be avoidant or like trying to escape from things. They're not quite ready to take on responsibilities. So I feel like they really enjoy, appreciate the connection with you, but they have a lot of fears that they need to kind of like work or heal through, but they're not quite able to do it. And I feel like in the worst situations for some of you, this one is even like escaping to connect with someone else because they feel like they cannot quite handle the intense feelings that they have for you. It's not always the case, not a third party in every person's situation, but I feel like for some, this one is like running to another source of relief. Yeah, so it looks rather challenging for the first pile. For the second one, let's see. Alright, so I feel like this energy is very different. It's more focused on responsibilities. We had a cross, which is like burdens, but also like responsibilities. They appreciate you a lot. With the flowers, this is like a sense of gratitude for like what you bring to them, what you have like shared or expressed to them. They also find you to be like very attractive. I will see this as like appearance wise sometimes, but it can be personality too, of course. But I find you to be very attractive, and they feel like you're really worth the effort. I feel like they want to make the effort for you, but it's almost like feeling there's too much to do or too much at once sometimes. For instance, if they feel like they need to take care of this and that, multiple other things in life, they feel like, oh, am I really able to carry out the, what is required for this connection? Because they see that you really deserve it. And it shows the overburdening at times. Also, we have the Chariot. This one shows that is someone who wants to be in control of things. Like they want to feel confident. They want to like move towards a certain direction, and they're very logical here with Ace of Swords. They're very logical in the way to approach things, and in that case, there may not always be acting from how they feel. They rather like act from like, I think it's best to do this way, or it's most logical, it's more rational. So I feel like they're more thinking thinking it through, wanting to do something, but it's kind of like if they say something, they wanna be able to like keep the word too. I feel like they feel a bit like not conflicted, but like a little bit challenged in how they are able or how they can proceed with you. But it's almost like needing to put themselves together a little bit, maybe in terms of like making a good plan, or like really like making the priorities. Sometimes like you need to finish one thing first before you can handle the second, so that it will be well, not always successful, but it will be without regrets. Yeah, so I feel like this really shows a very different energy from the previous pile. It's someone who wants things but needs to pull themselves together a little bit. I would say practically, actually. For the third pile, let's see what we have here. We have a bear. And oh, so I see this as someone who is very protective of you, actually. Look, we have the heart, which is showing like they're very like emotionally, like with the bear, they're very like a very emotionally protective person. It apply both towards themselves, like maybe not always wanting to open up or reveal their vulnerabilities as easily, but towards you, they have the sensitive, vulnerable side, emotional side, and the bear shows that they're very like protective of you in that case. King of Wands, is this a masculine energy, but we're not talking about gender here. It's really like they're very passionate about you as well. This and also like wanting to be proactive, wanting to do more, and wanting to feel like they're able to do it. I feel like this is not like just feeling. They're actually like the Wands energy is a like a fiery energy, is a active based kind of vibe. So they want to do something. They probably are already trying to do. The Seven of Wands just shows that they feel like they have a lot of obstacles. I feel like this one is more likely applying to like maybe people or situations, this type of things, like, oh, this person is like different, or like that situation needs me. It's kind of like having to, not necessarily having to compete, but like really having to fight for like their current not position either, but like I would just say see this as having a lot of things to deal with, having a lot of things on their plate, but not only that, but also wanting to come on the top of it, like not just dealing with things, but like dealing with it well. So it shows that they have a sense of pressure upon them. And also I feel like the bear is a very strong, like someone who has a very kind of like strong will. They want to feel like they do it well as well. But towards you, it's kind of like they want to show their best selves, and they want to make you feel protected as well. I feel like it's only about like that they don't really burn themselves out, for instance, but this is like the one of the all three piles I feel like is the most strongly motivated, and also like a strong sense of passion that I mentioned before. So passion can be like in terms of desire, but also like the willingness to do something oftentimes too. But the Seven of Wands is the only one that is a little bit more challenging, that they need to, complete those, or they want to do it in a way that they feel proud of themselves first. All right. So that's all three piles. I hope that you enjoyed the reading, and please subscribe and like, or comment which one you got, and see you next time.